Hello and welcome back to the Watford Way. And as you can see, I'm still buzzing after Watford's comeback victory at Vicarage Road against Norwich City. Delighted with the win, delighted with the comeback, and actually delighted with the character shown by the players, because from my point of view at 2-0, I was done. I'd zoned out the game, I was on my phone, I was disinterested, and the players actually looked quite disinterested at that time as well. But as soon as Kone had that shot and we got that goal back, the momentum entirely shifted in Watford's favour for the rest of the match, really. And it was a fantastic performance. And hopefully we can continue that going into this Hull City game at the weekend. Another away game for Watford, and I'll talk all about it here on the channel today. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to The Watford Way by clicking the button down below. Leave a like on the video, and let me know your thoughts ahead of the Hull City game in the comment section as well. It'll be very much appreciated. But yeah, Hull City are absolutely flying this season. They had a fantastic transfer window. Everyone was very complimentary about them in the summer. And yeah, they've had a fantastic start to the season as well. They're sitting on 30 points. They're in the playoff positions. And yeah, they've been on a great run of form lately, scoring lots of goals and actually not conceding that many as well. Their defence has been pretty good this season, actually, which I've been very impressed with. So fair play to Hull, they're doing really, really well. Obviously, former Watford player Ozan Tufan plays there as well. I'm not sure how he's been doing this season. I've got to say, he was really, really bad at Watford, so I can't say I've been keeping an eye on his career. But I know the Hull fans like him quite a lot. I think he's grown into his career there, so it's good to see he's doing well, albeit he wasn't a fan favourite when he was at Watford, let's just say. Scott Twine at Hull was another player I really, really like. I think he's fantastic. I think he scored his first goal actually just yesterday, his first goal for Hull City in their 4-1 win over Rotherham United. So yeah, it's going to be a really tough game on Saturday. Another away game for Watford, as I just mentioned. And actually, next 3 games for Watford are going to be extremely tough. This is probably, maybe, arguably, our hardest run of the season so far. We've got Hull City this weekend, Southampton next weekend, and then Ipswich the following Tuesday after that as well at Vicarage Road. So tough run of games coming up. All 3 teams we're facing are in pretty good form. They've all got pretty good players as well, especially Southampton and Ipswich. So yeah, I'm very nervous for this run of games coming up. If Watford could nick a result away at Hull City, that would be absolutely fantastic. Now, talking about the recent Watford victory against Norwich City, who are my standout players? Who should start against Hull City? Well, I actually think the team should be pretty much the same as we saw against Norwich, but maybe with the inclusion of Matthias Martins. I'm still a bit confused myself why Matthias Martins isn't getting more minutes. You could argue he's one of the most talented players at the club, but in recent weeks he's been limited to just a few cameo appearances off the bench. At the start of the season, we saw what he offered. His trademark skill, cutting back inside and bending the ball into the back of the net, and we've not seen enough of that lately. And yeah, I'm not sure why Valerian Ismail is so hesitant to use him. I think Reece Healey is another one where, yes, Mileta Rajovic scored against Norwich and it was a good header once again from Rajovic, scoring his 7th goal of the season. But I do think in certain games, when it suits Watford and maybe when the opposition are playing a really high line and there's space to run in behind, I think that might suit Reece Healey a bit more, and I want him to get more opportunities in this Watford team as well. But not to complain too much, because I was very happy with the comeback victory, of course. But I'd like to see Reece Healey given a chance, and I'd like to see Matthias Martins given a chance back on that left-hand side where he prefers to play his football. So what's my score prediction going into this Hull City game? Now, of course, Watford did pick up a good away result a few weeks back away at Swansea City, finally breaking our away duck of not winning any games for months and months on end. I think before that, the previous away game we'd won prior to Swansea a few weeks ago was, of course, that Norwich City game back in January, which feels like, well, it's nearly a year ago now, isn't it? We're nearly into December. So, yeah, we've not been that great away from home. Hopefully, with the run of form we've been on, bar that Leicester City game, we can start to change our momentum away from home and hopefully pick up a good result. So, in terms of my score prediction, I'm going to go with not a Watford victory. I'm going to calm down a little bit from the Norwich City game. I'm going to go with a 2-2 score draw away at Hull City. And I'm going to go with Matthias Martins and Yassir Espria to get the goals for Watford. So let me know your score predictions in the comments section down below. As I mentioned earlier as well, please subscribe to The Watford Way. We're so close to 800 subscribers. It's taken a while to get there, but I believe we're only 4 subscribers away now. So if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button, leave a like on the video, and I'll catch you again I might be doing a whole City watch along actually. So join me on The Watford Way for a whole City watch along. If I don't do that, there will of course be a match reaction straight after the game as well. So don't go anywhere. Make sure to follow us on all our socials, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye.